With the Christmas and New Year holidays gone, students in Lagos State primary and secondary schools resumed for the new school term. Consequently, as a proactive government institution, the Tutor General Permanent Secretary, Education District 6, alongside other officials of the district, visited Ilupeju Junior and Senior Secondary Schools. The principals of the two schools told Education Report on TV that they are ready and prepared for the new term.
I'm happy that she could come to the school to meet my teachers because we are already set for the term's work. And I appreciate her coming. The school, according to her, she met the school well. Everything is set. The whole compound is clean, the teachers are at work, and we are ready for the term.
I'm even one of those that is really happy with what is going on in Lagos State because there must be change, and change comes from us, each and every one of us as individuals. So whatever we need to be able to bring out a very sound change into the life of our children, especially learners who are our future leaders, I embrace it, even if it affects me, to be able to do what is right and also adjust in line with whatever is recommended by Lagos State government.
Another school visited was Igbo Owu Junior and Senior Secondary Schools, and there the TGPS highlighted some of the issues the schools need to work on.
These two schools that I've just visited, I have seen that they are ready for the term's work. The schools are neat, they have been cleaned, and a few things that we have noticed, I've told them, for example, we have so many trees in this compound. I've told them to trim the trees, and they have promised to employ people to do that. But outside of that, lessons have started, teachers are in class, and everything is going on well, and I'm quite impressed.
The Director General Office of Education Quality Assurance, Mrs. Runke Shoyombo, also visited Eva Adelaja Junior and Senior Secondary Schools, and there she interacted with the students.
Choose friends that will move you to the top this year. It's 2017, it's a new year. If you think you have a friend that will never move you up, the friend that is always taking you to wrong places, what should you do with that friend? Drop them and think of how to move yourself better to a better level. Is that all right? Yes. Look for the right partner, look for that right friend for yourself, and at all times when teachers are not in class, look at these children. What are they doing? Reading. There must be a book in front of you. I don't want to see any of you sitting down when teachers are not in class to actually just be talking. But we must be reading. They've taught us so many things. Is that all right? Yes. Thank you.
The principals of the two schools and some of the students spoke on their plans and goals for the new term.
We have a lot of things to do, but basically want to improve on our 82% that we had last session. Our target is 100%, and we are all ready. All the teachers are working towards that individually, that is individual subject areas. They are going to work towards perfection. Collectively, at the end of the day too, we're going to achieve that success. So we are working towards that in aspects of coming early to school, writing the right scheme of work, teaching properly, making up for any missed classes so that the children will not suffer at the end of the day.
We have a lot of plans on ground, but we want to focus especially on teaching and learning. So for the new term, we started today already. The teachers are in the classrooms now teaching. That is after the welcome test. And before the welcome test, we collected the assignments we gave the students while going for the holidays. The lesson notes are ready. The lesson plans are also ready. And then the teachers are prepared. By the grace of God, at the end of this session, we expect our students to have a higher performance compared with what we had last session. And then in external examinations, we expect to have a very high percentage. So it is better for them to leave phones aside. They should leave television for now. They should leave browsing, dancing, and all those things that, I can call distractions for now. When they focus on what they want to be in future and then they start preparing for the future, they will have a lot of time for all those other things.
My plans of new term is to increase my results, make good friends who's going to help me in studies, and not bad friends.
My plans for this school, for myself and for the school, just to make my school known for excellence and to make my school being proud of me. I'm going to show more about my talents and skills and everything just for the school.
I want us to achieve good success this time, and I want us to be overall best in the WAEC, junior WAEC this year.
Well, my new resolutions this year is to make sure that I study more, read hard, because the government has laid down a plan that when you get to, since I'm an SS2 student, when we get to the SS3, they're going to scan some students, and so that they'll have less money to spend on the WAEC students. So I want to make sure that I study hard. So when I get there, I'll be able to be among the students that qualify for the sponsorship of Lagos State.
I plan to read well. I plan to follow my timetables accordingly, and I plan to also attend extracurricular activities in schools like clubs and also extra lessons after school. And also any subjects that I know that I'm not that good in, I'll make sure I meet my teachers or my fellow students that are very good in it in order to improve myself well on it.
We expect that our parents, they are to extend learning at home. Teachers, we are encouraging all our teachers to ensure that after the class work, they give the students homework, whereby the learners will be somewhere at home, looking through their textbooks, and then ensuring that they prepare properly for the assignment. Now, parents are to now oversee at home and ensure that whatsoever teachers have given to their wards or children, they ensure that they properly treat them. This will help us to improve the achievement and standard.
The Director General also used the opportunity to sensitize the teachers on how to achieve an effective learning process. She further told Education Report on TV that monitoring of schools will be done on a regular basis this year.
With the resumption monitoring, what we have been able to see today is quite a lot of schools have been very good in administering the pre-assessment test to test where the children are, to be able to, because with the test that we're doing at the moment, we're not just doing the test for the sake of it, but we want to identify where the gaps are from when the children actually left for Christmas holiday. And with that, we'll be able to put necessary interventions in place. Not only that, you will see that a lot of children have turned up today, but we still have about 20% of our children not turning up. And we implore parents to please send them to us. And going back to the question of what do we plan to do this term, we plan to actually raise the standard again. We plan to get better than what we did in 2016. Every stakeholder in education worked really hard in 2016. The children attained very good results, and now it's time for us not to just fold our hands, but to keep up the good work, to say we can even do it better. If last year in WASC result that we had 50.8%, we want to get better, because now how do we aim for 75%? And we cannot not do that by just the word of mouth, but what we need to do is to monitor regularly to see that children, what they're doing in classes are actually appropriately challenging. And that's why monitoring is going to be more rigorous this year, because we want to check and make sure that what our children are doing is actually good enough. Because His Excellency, Governor Akinwumi Ambode, has really helped us with restructuring of schools, with renovations, with classes, benches, and so on. But now it's our own work. Let's get teaching and learning to the best standard.
In this new school term, teachers are expected to be up and doing in the discharge of their duties, while the students are also expected to be more dedicated and have a clear focus of their goals, as well as excel in their studies.